Hello everybody, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and in today's video, we're doing how to build Hu Tao and how to use her, who to use her with, and yeah. But before we get into this video, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe, it really helped me a lot, and yeah, let's get back into the video. So, first thing you want to do with Hu Tao is realize that only Staff of Homa scales off HP and no other weapon works like that. So I would say this is the best weapon for her as a 4-star. There's no other competing weapons. Maybe this weapon if you're able to put a full leeway party in there. But I would still say this weapon is probably better. Okay, so for artifacts, it'll change depending on what weapon you have. I believe it should be for the Staff of Homa, you're gonna want Elemental Mastery, and for any other like weapon it should be HP. Okay, so I want to quickly mention what I was talking about. I just realized that because I was calculating the Dragon's Bane, which has Elemental Mastery as a substat, there was sort of a diminishing return. So if you have Dragon's Bane and you have it, and that's the weapon that you're using, which I recommend you use it because it's the best weapon for Hu Tao, best 4-star weapon for Hu Tao. But if you're not using Dragon's Bane, or do Elemental Mastery, the only reason it's worse on Dragon's Bane to go for Elemental Mastery over HP is because it already gives you Elemental Mastery. So there's sort of a diminishing return when you do use Elemental Mastery along with Dragon's Bane Elemental Mastery. If you do not have Dragon's Bane right now, I say still save up your HP percent pieces because it'll still end up being better if you ever do get it. It's on every single banner, so the chances of you actually getting it are quite not rare. Like it's very common that you're gonna get Dragon's Bane. I think I've already pulled an extra copy that I didn't need, and I just fed it into a weapon, probably this weapon or this weapon. So yeah, let's get back into the video. I just wanted to say that you can also use her for pure burst damage. She recovers a lot of energy, and if you're using the Emblem of Severed Fate, you can put a lot of energy recharge on her without suffering too much loss because of its 4-piece set. So a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate will also allow you to just be able to do damage and do her ult, and it'll do a lot of damage. As of right now, I'm able to hit around 160 if I hit Melt with Shionawa's set, so it's not too much of a disadvantage if you do go for Shionawa's set over for charge attacks and stuff and other things. But I would say I like this set better than the Severed Fate. Talents, the ones you want to focus on really is just these two. I would say just try and keep them honestly the same level. There's no real reason. This one definitely will help you out, but you also do need your base multipliers to be high, because this just gives you high base attack. So you may have this crown, but if you have this low, it's not going to look that good. You want these to be close to the same level, and this really doesn't matter. You can level it up at your own pace. Focus on these two first. I say get them to like level 8, and just try and keep this one up, but you don't really have to level this one up because yes, it has HP regen that'll help you keep your Hu Tao alive, and its skill damage is very high, but it's not really needed too much. That's how you build her. Now, who to use with her? As you see right now, I'm running a Zhongli, Xingqiu, and Sucrose comp. Zhongli just to shield her and make her not take damage, because Hu Tao can do enough damage to herself with her E skill to get her to below 50% HP. So you don't really want to take any more damage after that, so Zhongli prevents her from taking damage. Now in Spiral Abyss, I actually run Diona. The reason why I run Diona in Spiral Abyss is because it'll freeze the enemy with Xingqiu, and that'll let you do melt damage, which is a 2 times multiplier rather than vaporize, which is a 1.5 times multiplier. Along with her high elemental mastery, that helps out a lot because as you see right here, it's 32% bonus. So yes, that's high. And Sucrose, I don't have Sucrose built at all, as you can see, like 50-60. I just added her to the team for this video. Right now I'm using Kujosara. Kujosara is nice to use, but like I don't have her built either. But Elemental Mastery is definitely gonna end up being way more effective for Hu Tao than the Kujosara attack buff, I believe. I'm obviously gonna have to test that out, but it should be higher because what Sucrose does is she will give 20% of her Elemental Mastery for 8 seconds to the party members if one of these hit. one of her ult and burst hits. Not ult and burst, elemental skill and burst. So you have also another option, which is Bennett. The only reason I don't like using Bennett or Kujosara with Hu Tao is because Hu Tao, she needs to use charge attacks. So you're going to look at Hu Tao's E skill, oh, it's up, and then you're going to start charge attacking, and you're actually going to get out of the radius that Kujosara did for her little attack there. Now, this is, I don't know how fluent this will be with C2 Kujosara, because C2 Kujosara will just let you pop the E skill and then just leave. That's another problem I have with Kujosara. You have to aim at the ground just to be able to hit, like, just be able to have the little circle thing. So yeah, I'm not really sure how well that's gonna work. Another thing, Diona may heal the Hu Tao over 50% HP. That's just, it'll work out doing more damage with the freeze comp if you use Diona. So I don't worry about it too much. Honestly, you can leave this at level 1. It doesn't really have to work, which is why this being level 5 right now is actually benefiting me. But I do have her shield highly leveled up. There's no other real characters other than 5 stars like Ganyu and Ayaka that Hu Tao works well with. The reason why Ganyu and Ayaka work well with her is because they can apply off-field cryo, which will help melt comps. I don't like Ayaka and how short her duration is because it's only 5 seconds, and as you can see right here, Hu Tao has 9-second duration, so you're missing out on like half the duration for Hu Tao's E skill. So I say Ganyu's better for support on Hu Tao. Now another thing I want to go over, if you're a C0 guy like me and you don't have Hu Tao at C1 and you really want her to be C1, there's a way to sort of work around it. Let me go to Makukenki and show you. Alright, so here we go. This is just how this is called jump canceling. You just want to jump as soon as you're hitting the enemy. So as you see there, 60k and then another 60k. He's just not taking the damage. He's just decided no. He's not taking damage anymore. So there's nothing you could really do about it. You're sort of stuck with it. And I dodged that. And also, being affected by cryo definitely hurts. Yeah, I don't like Makukenki as a boss fight. So yeah, that was basically how Hu Tao is gonna work. She does a 60k, just like my artifacts are not that good for Hu Tao. Like I would say this is the thing that's carrying me right now. Other than the Staff of Homa, this is the thing that's carrying me, the 28% crit damage here. There's nothing really else that seems too out of place other than maybe like this 14 crit rate. But yeah, there's nothing else. Like most of this stuff just looks average. All it took is one roll into crit rate and one roll into crit damage, and that's that piece. This has no crit rate or crit damage, or I mean, it has crit rate, but there's no crit damage on it. So it's not too out of place for Hu Tao. And my stats are like this. I don't know if I've shown them already, but yeah. That's how you use Hu Tao. The jump cancel like this, and you just have to jump cancel because if you sprint cancel, as you can see, let's look at my full HP, right? Sprint canceling is for the people that already have like C1. Like you can only do like around 4 there. And I'll show you after my stamina recovers how much you can actually do with jump canceling. Let me get into a place where I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 11. So 11, almost 12. So that's another thing. Like you can do a lot more charge attacks if you use the jump cancel. So also you have to keep in mind the 9-second duration. That might not even have been enough, like in the 9-second duration. So you might be able to not do 12 in 9 seconds. But that's just how many you can actually do in the amount of time. And also you'll be able to dodge afterwards. So that's also a lot of help because I find myself dying whenever I'm trying to use the dodge cancels, I find myself dying like a lot. Just even after 3 there, my stamina is gone by over half. That's insane. Um, so yeah, that's who to use with Utao and how to use her. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.